Namaste. I am Sister Devi. I am currently based in Trinidad and Tobago. I am a visionary. I can also see souls that crossed over, and also I can see inside the human body. Today I want to make some predictions for 2018 and beyond. Are you ready? Now remember, I don't do card reading, nor do I do mind reading. It's simple. It's inner visions that I get through the grace of the Almighty. So today, just a few predictions for Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and the world. So let me do for the world first, and then we can go on to Trinidad and Tobago. There will be more rise to more cryptocurrencies. That will be the new digital currency. Also, banks will become obsolete, but that'll take some time. You know, we'll have to phase out the banks before cryptocurrencies can take hold. Also, more people will be out of work. It will be all over the world. Canada will suffer from a drop in the housing market. So be careful if you're ready to buy a house. You know, look at the market carefully and make sure you can afford it. You know, the economy won't be getting any better. It will be spiraling downwards. Job losses will be in the thousands, and that's also for Trinidad and Tobago. There will be mega earthquakes, which will be the new norm. Expect those things. Bangladesh will suffer from heavy flooding and diseases. You know, Bangladesh, India, Asia in general will suffer also from serious flooding and huge earthquakes. There will be ocean waters will be rising and so on. So because of the glaciers and so on, that will cause rise of the waters. As you all know, this time around, in this age, the world will end by water, not by fire. Yes, there will be fires. There will be a major volcano in California and other areas as well. Volcanoes all over the world will be erupting. There will be a new bacterial, or there will be new bacterial diseases, flesh-eating diseases, new viruses. Watch out for those things. There will be a serious calamity in Australia. It could be flooding, it could be an earthquake, it could be a flesh-eating bacteria, but I'm getting a vision of Australia being on the news, not in a good way. So prepare yourselves for that as well. There will also be that will also be the new norm, because again the splitting of the planets, you know, I'll talk about that later on. There will be terrorist attacks in America, England, Germany, and Canada. Those things you need to be aware of. More robots, AI, will also be walking amongst us, will be taking over more jobs. That's a norm, right? That's common. That's expected from what we are seeing with technology and so on. There will be a war between Iran, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, and also other parts of the Middle East. Something is going on there, especially when Trump said to make Jerusalem the capital of Israel. Come on, that's something we really need to discuss further. There will also be wars, and also China will be on the news a lot. China, India, Pakistan, Russia. Okay, a world leader will be killed. Prince Harry and Meghan will be new parents. They will also be expecting a new child. Riots and civil war to break out, especially in the USA. So be careful of riots, civil war. Okay, I see a lot of riots and so on, especially in Detroit and other places like that. So I said extremely high and powerful winds that will disrupt the electrical grid. Expect more meteors or fireballs will hit different parts of the world. Asteroids or rocks will come hurtling to Earth with great speed. So expect some asteroids. Also expect more planetary beings that will be visiting. You know, a hybrid alien will also make an appearance. Now that's something, again, I will delve into deeper later on. Watch out for El Salvador and Guatemala. Huge earthquakes, flooding, death, diseases. There will be explosions all over the world. Now, because of the fracking, because of oil, you know, taking everything, snuffing the life out of the earth, taking oil, you know, those things will cause explosions. Volcanoes will erupt wildly. The American US dollar will continue to collapse. It won't work much, you know. North Korea crisis will escalate. Now I wrote this since December 1st, 2018. So now we are seeing North Korea on the news regularly. Expect a lot of geomagnetic storms. Again, it's due to the sun. There is a lot going on. I can discuss that further in another video. There will be at least 4 comets coming closer to Earth. Prepare for that. There will also be strange alien artifacts will be seen, you know, from the bottom of the Earth. You'll find strange things just coming up. Also islands will pop up from nowhere. It will be a strange, this year will be strange. It won't be that bad, but it will be strange. Of course, cyclones, especially in Japan, India and China as well, you have to watch out for that. Sinkholes. Oh my goodness, I see a lot of sinkholes popping up in the Caribbean and also in Florida, Texas, Louisiana. We have to look out for those things. Suicides and drowning will rise in the Caribbean. Crimes such as murder, robberies. So if the crime rate was 500 last year, in 2017, expected to be over 700 this year in 2018. Expect to see tons of dead animals and rotted sea life floating out, you know, from beaches and rivers. The rivers, the beaches, everything will be tainted. You know, also rivers will be polluted, the beaches will be polluted to bathe in. More police officers, and this is for Trinidad and Tobago, more police officers will be caught in corruption and also look out for more deaths. Police officers will be targeted. You know, many government employees will be laid off. This is again for Trinidad and Tobago. Because I'm here now, I am making these predictions. Broken and sunken, impassable roads in Trinidad and Tobago. You all need to be very careful about that. Trinidadian workers will be replaced by immigrants and refugees. So what I do see, it's a lot of immigrants and refugees coming in. A lot more than what Trinidadians are accustomed to. So there will be more sex crimes against children and the elderly. Now, Calypso Union will pass away. Now for the rest of my Trinidad and Tobago visions, I would recommend you go to my visionary page. It's Sister Devi, Medical Visionary of Trinidad and Tobago. It's Sister Devi, SISTERRDEVI. You can see the whole list of predictions that I made for 2018 and beyond. And as you know, it sounds bad. A lot of people are making predictions how terrible it's going to be. Yes, it's going to be bad. Nobody's saying no. But what's going to be good is the fact that a lot of people will be awakening. Spiritual elevation will take place. People will go beyond religion. They'll go beyond chanting. They'll want to go beyond rituals and find out the truth. And that's what's going to make the world awaken. All these bad stuff that's happening, it's expected to happen. It's just part of a cycle. It's not the end of the world. Yes, as we go on to 2019 and beyond, you know, I can tell you 2024, it's going to be like an all-out war amongst countries. There will be weapons that we've never seen before. We'll even see new phones and new technology. Remember, those things were not created. It was there thousands of years ago, and I'll do a subsequent post on those things, those type of things. But for now, remember, the world is not at end. It's not going to end. We are living in a time where there's a transformation, and it is up to us to make that transformation work. Good or bad, let's make the best of it. It's not the end of the world. My advice to you is to continue living, whether you live in the US or the Caribbean, Canada, Australia, England. You have to make the best of the worst situation. Also, you need to keep talking to your children and your parents. Do not trust anyone. Do not allow anyone to come to the door and they open the door for them. You need to make them aware that the people that's coming around, that it's not the same as before. Do not trust anyone. Okay? And with that, as I said, my name is Sister Devi. I am currently residing in Trinidad and Tobago, and these predictions will be posted on my visionary page. You can also go to my regular Facebook page at Sister Devi, and also the visionary page is also on Facebook. I do not have a website at this moment, but I will keep you updated. It's going to be a great year. It's not going to be at the end of the world. Yes, many changes will take place, but we have to expect that. Those are, that again, it's a cycle. It's not the end of the world. Again, thank you for watching. We will keep in touch. You can send me a private message on Red Chariot Foundation on Facebook if you want a reading or if there's anything you want to ask. But again, keep the faith. Do not lose hope. And remember that the Almighty is always in our heart and is always watching us. Namaste.